Now there's only one place to go for all things arts and craft, and that's Charran's Bookstore. In addition to all your back to school supplies, Charran's has everything you will need for that art project. Visit them at their 3 locations, 53 Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, 24 Eastern Main Road, San Juan, and Level 1 Trinity City Mall. Contact them at 663-1884 or check them out on Facebook at Charran's Bookstore TT. Now let's get to crafting.
Hi kids, it's time to have some fun. And joining me is Stacy, of course. She is the master of fun.
Hi.
Master of all fun things.
Almost there.
Almost there, almost there. But today we're going to be doing something really awesome that even some of the parents can get in on.
That's right.
Yeah,
the last time we were here, we actually made these.
Right.
And this time, we're going around making these cute little guys.
This looks complicated.
It's not. Completely
Wow,
not.
but it looks complicated. I mean, you go to sometimes weddings and stuff like that, and people use these things to decorate.
They're actually doing it as wall decor in their rooms, in the little girls' room.
Yeah.
You can create a unicorn out of it. You can do a lot of stuff in terms of the paper wall art.
Wow, and what you need? Well, it looks like a lot of paper going on there.
What's going on is just some construction paper. And these, with this flower, and any flower as a matter of fact, if you're using the construction paper, it's so much better because it's a little bit more easier to work with than the actual cardboard paper.
Okay.
If you want durability, then you got to go for the cardboard. However, it is actually a little bit stiffer, so you have a little bit more work to do, and then you have a little bit more cut gluing to do.
Right.
Whereas with the construction paper, you can just use a glue
Paper
stick
glue.
or regular liquid glue.
And for kids, it's better to use this easier to work with.
That's right. So let's get
Crafting.
yay.
We really need to come up with a theme song.
Yes, we do.
Kiddies, if you have any idea for theme songs for Kiddie Craft, please
Yes, we can
let
just
us know.
mellow
And
it
again,
out.
if you are getting in on the fun, you can send in pictures of your craft to 393 ACTN. We would love to see the awesome things that you guys have been creating.
Beautiful feedback. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna give you the purple.
Okay.
We're gonna use 5 square sheets of paper, all at the same size, square sheets. I'm gonna give you the purple, and I'm gonna do the cream. I'm using the bigger sheet so you guys can see how we're folding it, all right? So the first step to this is folding it in a triangle. Then we're gonna fold again, bringing all those edges neat. And then one more time. So we kind of get this little triangular shape here.
Okay.
But we're holding it where we brought, where all of these ends can be to the top,
Okay.
right? That way.
That's the open end.
That's right, the open ends. Very good. And then I'm gonna just cut. Now usually you can draw on it. We're gonna cut into an ice cream, not an ice cream cone, an ice cream with a cone with an actual ice cream on it. That's what I'm trying to say. And we're gonna repeat this for the next 4 pieces that you have.
Okay.
Lovely.
Okay, so we got 5 now. Time to open. Ooh.
Look at that cool shape, right?
Yeah.
So, what we gotta do now is we're leaving one that's gonna be full. So that's guy number 1.
Guy number 1.
And then we're gonna open the other one. And we're just gonna take one of the petals off. I'm calling them petals, okay? We're just gonna cut one splice off. And it's a mental thing, it's a check-in thing, we're counting. So one is off, but we're gonna keep this one. We're not gonna discard anything, okay? Everything is reusable in this craft. It's so cool. And then we're gonna open up another one. So you're putting that on after the other one because we're going in levels. Then we're going to take another one. We're going to cut 2 off. So this one's actually a heart. It's so cool.
Wow.
Putting this one in on top of here. Putting this one in the bottom of here because everything's going to go back. Then, can you guess what number we're going to cut now? After 2 is 3. Awesome. So we're cutting number 3. Putting one here. Putting one here. And for the last one, we're just going to cut it in half.
So then you're remaining with 4 petals.
That's right. And the 4 petals, if you're making more, you can just go into your other stack.
Awesome.
So what we have going on here now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So this is where the fun begins. Our first one, we do nothing. Our one where we chipped off 1, we're just gonna bring it together to touch the ends like this. That is level number 2. So whether you want to use a hot glue gun, but for the kids, I would recommend the glue stick. I'm gonna give you the glue stick, my little kid. My trainee apprentice. And I'm gonna use the hot glue gun. And you're just gonna put this guy in on your center of the one that you left hold. And you can see what's happening there. We're repeating, so now we're going with the one that we took 2 off.
Oh, it's already beginning to take form.
That's right.
The one you took 2 off.
The one that we took 2 off. That's why I tell you when you count them, put them in stages so you don't mix them up.
I'm following your lead anyways. And don't you have some of these up at the
Yes, I
studio?
do. I actually do them by orders with the children's name on it. I have had requests for unicorns where I just pile them up and put a horn and then do the eyes. Everything is made out of paper. So for the smaller ones as we get down, it's actually going to be a little bit more tough to get that fold.
So we're gonna do this one now. 3, 2, 1.
That's right.
Okay. So it's a counting thing.
That's right. I told you it's always mental. You're always counting. Did I miss 2? Did I miss 1? Did I?
Yeah, so kids, pay attention to that.
And the last one, I'm gonna show you a little trick. It's gonna be a little difficult to roll. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna roll it in like this, as small as I could, to get that center pollen area of the rose, because it is a rose. Chip this little piece off. And stick him down in the center. If you're using the hot glue gun, the strings can come off afterwards, it's fine. It will actually look like a little spider made a cobweb on it.
True. Ta-da!
We're done!
Not so complicated
Not
after
at
all.
At all.
Wow.
And we took like, what, 2 minutes or something to get this done?
Okay, maybe not quite 2 minutes. A little longer, but yeah, it's a quick craft. It's really quick.
Great.
Wow, Stacy, thank you so much for teaching us to do this.
No
Awesome. I mean, I have
problem.
seen this all over the place and I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks like it takes hours to do.
Forever.
But it's clearly not the case. And kiddies, again, if you're joining in on the fun, we want to see, right, Stacy?
And I can see the moms in the background. I made one too.
Yeah, send us those pictures. Again, that number is 393-ACT. And thank you so much, guys, for joining us for another edition of Kiddie Craft. We'll see you right here next time.
Don't forget, for all your arts and craft supplies, check out Charran's Bookstore. Visit them at their 3 locations, 53 Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, 24 Eastern Main Road, San Juan, and Level 1 Trin City Mall. Contact them at 663-1884 or check them out on Facebook at Charran's Bookstore TT. Have fun crafting!